This is very much Papa Haydn territory. The great composer Franz Joseph Haydn, who was a mentor to Mozart and for a short period even taught Beethoven counterpoint, even though Ludwig was not a very happy Haydn pupil, was actually born in the region we will be visiting. Haydn was born close to the Hungarian border in the small Austrian town of Rohrau on March 31st, 1732. But when he was not quite 6 years old, he was sent to live with the Frank family at Hainburg, 10 miles from his birthplace, where he was trained in music by the local schoolmaster and choirmaster. There he learned to play the harpsichord and violin, and began singing in the church choir, but he was grossly undernourished during his time with the family. By the time he was 8, he was singing in the choir of St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, again underfed, but developing a knowledge of music from composers who performed their new works in the cathedral. But by 1749, when his voice had broken, he was sent into the streets of Vienna homeless. Fortunately, he was taken into the family of his friend Johann Michael Spengler and worked as a freelance musician. Ultimately, 10 years later, he was appointed to an important position as Kapellmeister of the small orchestra of Count Karl von Morzan. In 1761, he was offered his first position with the Esterházy family, one of the wealthiest and most important noble families in the Austrian Empire. Even though in later years Joseph Haydn went on to success and fame in England, before returning to Vienna in 1795 to write more wonderful works, before dying there from a long-term affliction in May of 1809, shortly after an attack on Vienna by Napoleon's army. Today at Eisenstadt, we'll be concentrating on Haydn's many years with the Esterházys, where he served them well as a court musician at their Esterházy estate in Hungary, modelled after Versailles. And of course, at the family's main residence at Eisenstadt, which we will see today.